Hi everyone, this is Kashif and you are watching Literary Food with Kashif. According to Ben Jonson, Shakespeare is not for an age but for all time. This universal appeal of Shakespeare makes him present in the syllabus of almost all the universities in the world, especially in Pakistan. In Pakistan, particularly in Khyber Pakhtunkhwa, where I belong to, in the university's teacher comes critically analyze Hamlet and end up with the dominant and oft-trumpeted theme of revenge. Why are they doing so? They do so because we live in a society where revenge culture is current and pervasive. Students can easily associate themselves with the theme of revenge. Why? Because revenge is seen with honor and is acceptable. They see Hamlet as cold and not a man of action. But in this video, I am going to discuss Hamlet as it is not a tragedy of revenge. How and why? Let's see. So to begin with, subverting the old-fashioned reading of Hamlet, I have two reasons to support my argument. The first one is that there are 300 and plus questions. These questions are about revenge, appearances of the ghost, and about the very terms of question and revenge. Some examples are: and am I then revenged? To be or not to be? That is the question. Oh, thou appears in a questionable shape. Even the play opens with the question, who is there? Keeping in mind all these questions, Shakespeare has consciously crafted the language of the play around the question of revenge. Throughout the play, Hamlet repeatedly questions revenge and ghost appearances, consequent upon his procrastination. One may question that if it is about revenge, how can Shakespeare, a universal dramatist, encourage violence? Here, Hamlet's procrastination and his tragic flaw, hamartia, is an effective way to show that we should think 100 times before taking revenge, because revenge begets revenge, violence begets violence. Again, one would argue that as a result of impulsive action, Hamlet mistakenly kills Polonius in place of Claudius, resulted in multiple tragedies. With this, Shakespeare shows us that we should reject the revenge culture. But if we don't do this, violence is inevitable. Second reason is that any dramatist, poet, or a novelist doesn't tell us what to think, but what to think about. So, we can think about the tragic consequences of taking revenge that leads to blood feud and Khyber Pakhtunkhwa, since revenge is commonly practiced and a contributing factor to the increased violence in Pakistan. All we can do as teachers of Shakespearean drama is to discuss the role of the play as an educational tool to combat violence. Summing up the overall discussion, it will not be an exaggeration to say that we have been through the traditional reading of Hamlet, but based on the dramaturgical construction of Hamlet, particularly the presence of 300 and plus questions, it implicitly offers the readers and audiences insight to reject and question the revenge ethos. So, Hamlet is not about revenge, but about the question of revenge. Thank you. If you like more videos like this,